Thoughts on Swag being banned and what Swag contributes to C9 if he becomes eligible to play on the team?
Hi
And do you
everybody, it's
predict an
Dr. Levi.
unbanned coming? Well, thoughts on Swag being banned. One, he was part of it, so he deserved to be banned. Two, um, it would have been if you would asked me how long he should be banned for initially, I would have just said a year. Um, when we were getting bigger, there's no excuse. He stole money essentially. You can't really make an excuse for that. What I will say is I forget the legal term, but there's always a different degree to which you helped with each crime. If someone stole a car, you might be the one driving it, you might be the one who had the plan, maybe you're the one who spotted the car and you're like, let's go steal it. And then there's the people who are just there with you and they're like, fuck it, we're not gonna get caught. Whatever, like so I don't know what part Brax was in on it. Um and at this point it's over with. I do know he's a young kid, and I do know he's also an adult now, and I do know at what he's not stupid. So I know he knew what he was doing, and that's his. He has to deal with the repercussions. The one thing I wanted to say to Valve is, to maybe give these guys a second chance. I feel like a lot of people deserve second chances, and to use that second chance to educate the community and to start a new movement. Not just about betting, but about being professional and upholding standards and treating the community with respect. Because it's so easy to think you're getting away with something because you're behind a computer screen. Imagine they were playing that match in a stadium and they said, hey, all the people on the left side of the stadium, you're about to steal what they bet on your match. Well, I'm sure they wouldn't have done that, but people just are in their room and they're behind this facade, and they think that everything's fine to do, talk shit to people and bully people on the internet, throw matches into gambling, just anything that can be done online where you think you can do it anonymously or even not anonymously, just behind your monitor. um, the community needs a lot of help with this because in real life, guys, the Counter Strike community, a lot of pros are friends. Whenever we meet, fans are mostly nice and they're not talking shit to us about losing them skins. Everyone's just so much more human in person and doesn't and if they are going to talk crap, it's normally like much more emotional. But a lot of people who say these things online don't do it in person. And I'm not one of those guys who's like, hey, come fight me in person. It's not about that. It's about being positive and being honest and whatnot. So back to the swag thing is he did something unhonest. Um, so he had to suffer the consequences. Now, do I think they should be lifetime banned? No. Do I think they need to be unbanned? Or do I think they need to do something if they're unbanned? Yes. I think whether it's forfeiting prize money from majors, donating that prize money to maybe like a fund, maybe all prize money from banned players goes towards flying themselves to events to talk to the CS:GO community about turning things around. I don't know. I do think the whole ban thing can be remedied, but I understand from Valve point of views they don't want to they don't want to unban them and have people think, okay, you can just steal a match and you might get unbanned. No, I want them to like. That's why I think they could unban them, but they could still lay down like a prize money penalty or something. All that aside, there's probably a bunch of legal stuff. Like I saw a good article on the Daily Dot about a lawyer who came in and talked about like the different type parts of a crime when one's committed, and the fact that not all people that commit the crime should be considered equally. That means Steal, AZK, Swag, and Days could all be technically have a different amount of participation in the crime. Moving forward to beyond that, though, is Swag. What would he bring to our team? Swag would bring to our team skill, patience, decision making, and a good lurker and playmaker. So what would be nice is, since I've been doing a lot of lurking, I still plan on doing lurk playmaking. It would be nice to have like a T side similar to Envious's where we could have Shroud and Freakazoid to pick up the pace. We could have Swag lurking on one side of the map, me lurking on the other, us lurking together. And what I've noticed a lot lately about Shroudy and Ryan is when they have a chance to do the baiting, they're very good. When they have a chance to do the entering, they're also very powerful. It just depends on how they complement each other. The only time we have problems with our current team is when we force things. So I think Swag would be a nice balance to our team, and obviously he's tremendously skilled. So it'd be great to have him on band, and I know he would use that second chance to prove the community wrong.